The man had a strange power. If a woman looked into his eyes for 3 full seconds, she fell in love with him. He had just left one woman's room when he met another pretty woman in the hall, looked at her for 3 seconds, and soon they were back in bed. He was late for work every day. After he left the hotel, he called his boss and said he would come fast, but the taxi driver was a woman. She kept watching him in the mirror, beat the horn to cover the time, and he told the boss that traffic was bad so he could start again. When he reached the office, the client had waited a long time, but he talked well and got the big order. The boss called him to the office. He thought he would get a raise, but the boss said he was fired because every woman in the company had slept with him, even the boss's own daughter. The man said sorry to the boss for the daughter and for the boss's wife. When the boss heard that his wife was also involved, he shouted and told the man to get out. When the staff learned the man was leaving, they cried, and the man left in pain. Back at his flat, he met the new woman neighbor. They looked at each other for 3 seconds and went inside together. His uncle told him to stay true to love, but the man said he could always find a new job. At every interview, the bosses refused him because the old boss had told everyone the story, and even the woman bosses only tested the tale and then said no. When the man came home, a hiring firm called and said he was hired. He went to the new office and saw only men, so he felt safe. That night his uncle opened champagne. Soon the uncle saw trouble. The new boss was a woman model, and her husband led the mafia. The man knew he could not help himself, so he chose to be cured. The uncle found a witch, but the witch, single for 35 years, also fell for him. The man felt tired, yet the company president wanted to see him that very weekend. At last the uncle found a doctor who cured strange cases. The man met the woman doctor and found, for the first time, that his power did not work. She felt nothing, so the two of them started the cure.